I think it's a thinner mouthfeel, though.
A little bit, but like I'm okay with that. I don't need a real thick anise in my mouth.
I'm not. That's not what
I think we should end the show right there. That's. Welcome back. Go ahead, talk.
No, go ahead.
Welcome back.
That's good. That's good.
Welcome back to Arsenic Culture. I am Matt.
I am Jason.
And we are back with another super fun episode. I hope it's fun. It might be a shitty
That was
episode.
very enthusiastic. It's going to be super fun.
Did you just get a haircut?
I might have.
Didn't you say you just went and got
Got
a
my
haircut?
ears lowered.
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
that's what they say.
It looks good. You
Yeah,
look,
I
you
know.
look fucking
I mean,
sexy.
I
I can't tell what's sexier. I can't tell what's sexier is your haircut or that color on you. That
You
shirt.
like that color?
It's no.
It's like a shit yellow.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
It's what's it say? Like smoky.
Smoky prevent.
Yeah.
It just says prevent.
Yeah, and then I've
wildfires.
got like the back too. See?
Yeah, that's pretty retro. It's very straightforward. It's just like stop fires.
That's right. Stop them.
That's it.
We do not support fires
No,
on our
we
city
do not
culture.
support fires. Yeah, I got to remember to keep looking. I always look at the monitor. I'm like, I look.
You
at
can
the
do
camera.
both. You can do both.
Yeah.
My hair is definitely a receding hairline with this haircut, too.
Dude, I've
I feel like
been
Eddie
there for,
Munster right now.
I've been there for like 5 years. Yeah, I'm holding on desperately. So
I'm gonna tilt back like this as I'm talking.
you know, I used to wear hats like all the time, every day. Now I'm paranoid that the hat is like what's helping
Making
me
it
go
worse.
bald. You know why? Because
Yeah.
if you look in the back, I got the fucking like the baby strip. You know, like newborn babies when they rub their head on their little carrier. I got one of those, and I'm like, I don't sit in a carrier, so I mean, it's got to be my hat. So
You might.
I don't wear
I don't know
hats
if you do it.
anymore.
Maybe you sleep in a carrier, like a little bassinet or something.
when
you know?
I after we do one of these shows and Kendra puts me in one, yeah.
Yeah, I have been there.
Yeah.
I've been in my own bassinet before after the
So
show.
what else has been going on with you, man?
Man, not a whole lot. Work, just working. I have to miss one of my first barrel picks. I don't get the opportunity to go on coming up next week.
You don't go on barrel picks. Which one is this one?
Jack Daniels. I don't
That's
get to
the
go.
one we talked about that
Yeah.
before too, dude. That sucks.
I'm disappointed, but no way out of it.
Really?
But I am going Michigan this coming
That'd be
weekend for
fun.
my beer group, their annual get together.
Hell yeah, man.
Excited to see a lot of those guys. Drink some good beer.
Where in Michigan?
Ann Arbor. Yeah.
Okay.
So Nick, you know Nick.
Yeah.
He's got a PA, Michigander. He's got I think his family's got like a lake house or something. That's where we're hanging out.
What lake is Ann Arbor on?
I don't know.
Is it
One of
Lake
the great-
Michigan?
One of the great ones.
One of the great
I
ones?
guess.
I didn't know if it was one of the great ones or one of like the not so great ones.
I don't know. It's mediocre lake. I don't
It's
know.
like a regular lake.
But we're
that's
going to
fun
go Homes. And honestly, what I'm looking forward to the most Friday at Homes is the food.
Yes,
food's
that was so
fantastic.
good.
Yeah.
That was actually when we went. That was my favorite part about that brewery was the food.
Fantastic. And then the
beer's
picture I
good, too.
took that made like 1 million views on Google.
The picture you
FYI.
took?
I did take
the
that
one I took?
I took that one of the
Motherfucker, I took
of
that
the
one.
containers. Don't be trying to take mine. No,
Oh, okay.
I did.
You got to show me that later
I
because
will.
we had a conversation about that. And remember, I was like, I think I got the Google
You
Maps
did.
photo algorithm figured out.
You did.
And we ended up getting like 100 something
Oh, it
thousand
was.
views.
I think it was over 400,000 last we looked. That's about a year ago.
The one that I took over at the brewery in Tennessee.
So
No, in
Porn
Nashville.
Chat. Oh, Nashville.
Not Bearded Iris. No, the other one.
Southern Grist.
Southern Grist. I took a
That got
picture
a
of
lot,
Southern
too.
Grist. Yeah, that one had like over 1 million.
I think it might have been their picture on their
It is.
Google.
They had taken
Yeah.
that photo and they had made it like I guess their primary picture
Yeah.
for the brewery, which I thought was kind of cool. And I was like,
It
that's
is
my
cool.
picture. I
It
get
is cool.
absolutely nothing for it, but
How frustrated would you be the guy though that actually takes their pictures? You're like, shit. This guy comes in here.
Yeah.
He's probably been drinking all day. Takes one picture and here we go.
Do you remember the picture? It was like 2 flights.
Yes.
So there was like
Yes.
there was like 20 beers in
I
a
do
row.
remember that.
It was cool. And I
That
put
was
them in
after the
order.
festival, wasn't it, or before? One of the two.
So
Was
that I think we went up with it was like a family like weekend. Me and Kendra and like her brother
so
and sister.
okay, I might not have been with you on that one.
You weren't on that. Drew
Okay.
Michelle came over. You weren't on that one, but yeah, dude, that's like my most famous Google photo. Which
It's not as good as my Homes picture that you tried to take credit
swear
for.
to God,
That was mine, 100%. I got my phone on a picture.
We may be talking about two. We'll compare our
mine's
photos
better.
afterwards. Okay,
Mine's better.
you know, numbers don't lie. We'll see. So, I just got back from taking my daughter to Fight Club.
No, that's good.
That's what I call it, is Fight Club.
I didn't
now.
think you're supposed to talk about it.
Yeah, that's. Well, I keep telling her. I was like in the car. I was like, Finley, what's the number one rule of Fight Club? And she goes, be nice to your teacher. I'm like, don't talk about Fight Club. She's like, I don't know what that means. But yeah, she's like been bugging us to do self-defense classes for
bet that's
years,
cool.
for like years now. And we looked into like she did. I know G does like taekwondo.
He used to. Yeah.
He used to. We had done like a class or a couple classes like that. There were so many kids in that class that it just felt like it was organized and they were disciplined, but it just felt like she couldn't get anything done because they were just like shoulder to shoulder, like doing kicks and stuff like that. But she wanted to do some like actual fighting, so we looked in and we got her in a jiu-jitsu class. And they're like on the ground doing chokeholds, like they're doing proper way to like choke somebody out. And she's like 10 years old, and I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I want to do that." So like I'm over talking that.
That's a great life skill to have just in case.
Hell yeah,
you know.
Yeah, and I think I want to sign up too. So
there is a fight club.
I don't know, not right now. She's had 3 classes on me, so I got to catch up. So, but you can join with us. I just can't. Talk about
I'll get right there.
I just can't talk about it. There's actually a dude.
I'm
in there.
too good. I'm like a double black belt. In jiu-jitsu.
I'm just like the blackest of belts.
That's right. It's me.
There's like a guy in the class. He's like 70 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like a little old guy, and he's got his gi on.
That's how Garrett's was too. I mean, when they first started out, they called them like little dragons in Taekwondo,
Really?
and you know
What's
they had a
up,
ton
man?
of people.
Come on
What's
in,
up, dude.
Pull up a seat.
Come on in.
Yeah, we got a guest with us right now.
Sit down. You're not on. You're good.
Yeah. This is something called Aguardiente. And I learned about this off of a contractor that was working on our bathroom. And we were talking about, I was talking about how I get on a show and I basically drink a lot. And he's like, "You ever heard of Aguardiente?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What is that, water teeth?" And he's like, "No, it means fire water." And I had never heard of it, but apparently Aguardiente is very popular in pretty much every Spanish or Portuguese speaking country. But depending on what country you go to, it's made differently. Like a little bit or a lot, just depending on where you go. But we got 2 bottles here. Your friend actually helped us lock some of these down.
Yeah, I think this one was. I think Brandon sent us these. I could be wrong. Could have
Out
been
of Florida?
No. Brandon's out of. God, don't kill me. I think PA.
Okay.
He's up that way.
Okay. You can get these at like this brand at big box stores. It's called Aguardiente Antioqueño. But yeah, it literally means burning water or fire water. These come from Colombia. The Colombia variant is basically fermented sugarcane.
Oh, sugarcane.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, cocaine. Fermented sugarcane with anise, and we've got a lot of experience with anise in like 8 of our episodes.
You have a lot of experience with, as you say, anise? Anise. I gotcha.
Did you know that star anise and anise are 2 different things?
I did not.
I did not either until I did research for this. They are actually not the same at all. They taste kind of similar, but star anise is.
I thought they use it in Mexican cooking or
they
something.
Use it in like Southeast Asian cooking, but it's
thing.
actually in a star and it's like a pod, and you use the whole thing. It's a little more potent. And then anise, you use the seeds of a different plant, and it's got that kind of licorice flavor, but it's not as strong. But yeah, like anise is popular. They use it in ouzo. We did an episode on that. They use it in pastis. We did an episode on that, which is quite possibly the most disgusting thing I've ever.
I heard somebody talking about this the other day about pastis. Yeah, I don't remember where it was.
Tell them to shut up.
No, I just put my headphones in.
You just put your finger in your ears. You're like la 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 la.
Happy thoughts.
But yeah, it's all kinds of stuff. So this is kind of the same thing with the Colombia version of Aguardiente.
Okay.
You can get it in Spain, but it's like grapes or grape pomace. Same with Portugal, it's like brandy. And then in Mexico, they do sugarcane also.
So what's the difference?
The blue one is no sugar added. It says sin azúcar. So it's supposed to be a little bit drier.
So it red's like Budweiser and the blue's Bud Light.
That's basically it, yeah. It actually follows the...
You got to translate this to hillbilly, buddy. Come on now.
I'm going to give you the Bud Light here.
I don't want one. That look like I need... I'm the leaded. I drink leaded.
We're gonna do both here. And it just...
I don't know how the hell to open it.
You just twist it. You use your hand.
I thought there was like a seal on it.
So I'm gonna do the regular on the left, and then
okay.
There is a seal on it.
Yeah, a little bit.
What the hell? Did you take this?
I don't know. I think it's like a shot pour. Well, that's weird.
So we opened this bottle.
There we go.
What did you do?
I don't know. I shook the shit out of it.
Oh, okay. So you got to go at an angle. That's weird. Oh, and it just keeps coming.
It just keeps coming.
Better watch out for that.
Yeah. Watch out.
It's not an expensive beverage. These bottles cost about $20 each.
Okay.
But I kind of like did some research, and it's not considered like poor man's drink either, especially in Colombia. Like they apparently really identify this like as part of their heritage. Like it's like a big deal to them.
Okay.
So we'll just leave those. Sorry. But barrel-aged versions do exist. I haven't seen them. I thought that...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we need to try to find some of that
I did a little research. I didn't see anything barrel-aged.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Some people make mixed drinks with them. There's one called a canelazo, which is a warm drink, and I did not want to make a warm drink when it's 90 degrees outside.
No, it's good. Good
but
not
it sounded
to.
pretty good. Yeah, man. It's basic. I wanted to say it's kind of like Colombia's version of hooch, but I think they would be offended if I said that, so I didn't say that. It's not what it is. But yeah, this is Aguardiente. It's firewater, and every Hispanic country you go to, they have a version of this. So I wanted to try it, and I thought the history was kind of cool. So
Did you know I did a little research. Did you know there's a conspiracy with this one?
I did not. I want you to tell me about it while I get
Over
over
30 years ago, so this one right now is 29% alcohol. Mm-hmm. But over 30 years ago, it used to be 40% alcohol.
I did see that, yes.
So the manufacturer says it's to increase appeal internationally, but that's hard to believe, the internet says, because most liquor is 40% or above ABV.
Right.
Could be, though, that water is just cheaper than alcohol.
Right.
And they're going to stretch that supply and increase the profits.
So I saw
That's what
something.
I'm going for.
I saw something similar. It's more of just kind of like to make it mass appeal so they can sell more.
Yeah. Sell a shot of it.
Yeah. So give that a shot and see.
So we went right as regular.
Well, I went left as regular, but go ahead.
I'll switch it. So on the nose, I definitely get anise.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of anise on your nose?
No,
Often?
just here.
Just here?
Just here.
You can definitely tell a difference.
You can tell a big difference.
Yeah, but this is it is very low. I'd love to try like a 50% version of this. But this does kind of taste like a dumbed down kind of liqueur.
I've not tried it yet, but just the nose. I mean, the sugar free one or no sugar added has a much stronger nose to me.
Yeah.
As you?
Yeah. Well,
I've not tried it yet.
so and you're right, and I agree with you. And the when they put less sugar in it like that, it actually lets the anise be more forward,
which is probably not what's a good thing.
Yeah, but I mean, if you like that sort of thing, people apparently like that throughout the history and the decades because it's in so many damn beverages. You know what I mean?
I'm sure it's probably like you think like a digestive or something, or an aperitif, whatever they do.
Exactly right. Fernet Branca. I don't know if they use it in Underberg.
I bet they have some in there.
I
for
think
sure.
Underberg's got like 40 different spices
it does,
in it.
for sure.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of digestives they use it as well. So it's just kind of like, I guess it's a staple. Anise has been in there. So this is similar in my opinion to.
It is. I mean, I think to me, I like the regular better. Yeah. I think it's a fuller flavor. It's like drinking Coke and Diet Coke. You know what I mean? I'm not a Diet Coke fan. Now Coke Zero, if we're talking that, I'm good with Coke Zero. I actually might like that better than regular Coke.
Yeah.
But for this one, regular leaded Budweiser is much better than Bud Light on this one.
You like the Bud Heavy?
It is.
So I'm actually going to go for the one without sugar, the blue one.
Would.
I like the Bud Light, but that's because it's got more flavor to me.
It has more
it's not just
anise flavor for sure.
Yeah, it's just not like the sweetness. And sweetness is fine, but
I think it's a thinner mouthfeel though.
A little bit, but I'm okay with that. I don't need a real thick anise in my mouth.
I'm not. That's not what
I think we should end the show right there. That's the bottom of the barrel. No, I like the one. I think that would do better in a mixed drink.
So a question for you: Is drinking Aguardiente good for you?
I think if it's got alcohol in it, then yes.
It is no.
Because it's got alcohol in it.
No, they didn't elaborate online, but it is good for each Colombian state. So you talked about different places making different ones.
Yeah.
So each state or county, I guess, has their own version.
Yes.
So they get taxes on it. They get a shitload of taxes.
Gotcha.
But right now, they only have 6 of the original 19 manufacturers that make this. Yeah. And if you get caught going from one state in Colombia to another, they will take it because it's contraband. They want to get that damn tax money themselves.
That's hilarious. That sounds like something we would do in the United States.
It is kind of odd because they got cocaine over there and don't care about that. You can take that wherever you want. Just don't take this stuff,
why don't they do county cocaine? We should do some county cocaine.
It's possible. It's possible.
I'd do some county cocaine.
Ingredients, too, I looked at these. So they only, the water, all the water comes from Colombia where they made this one.
Okay.
The alcohol is actually shipped in from Ecuador or Bolivia. Sugar is just from Central America.
What do you mean the alcohol is shipped in from
So
Bolivia?
they don't make it in these counties. I couldn't really figure it out. I guess grain neutral spirit.
Okay.
So think Everclear, I guess.
Now, are you
They're
talking about this
shipping
brand
it.
in particular or like
Overall?
Overall.
Yeah. I don't know this specific one, but when I look it up, this is what I typed in. So that name and went that way.
I could see that. I did not see that mentioned, but this is kind
I had
of like
to dig a little bit.
Yeah, this
There's
is like
Reddit threads and everything going
Just go
everywhere.
deeper and
Yeah.
deeper. This is such a mass appeal product. I could totally see, them just being like, ship in neutral spirit, add in some anise, and then just like send it out.
Yeah.
That's the quickest, dirtiest way to make a quick buck.
It's easy, right? I mean, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then the other part, you look at Colombia, the top 5 Colombian drinks online all have this as an ingredient. So it tells you it's got to be popular over there, right? Like all the mixed drinks they have,
I got you.
it is
Okay.
the top 5. It is 4 of the top 5 this ingredient in there.
Are there any drinks on that list that include cocaine?
All of them, I assume, do. They just don't list them.
Okay,
They
so
don't list
that's
it. Yeah.
so that's
your appetizer.
exactly. That's your aperitif is the cocaine.
Tony Montana's.
Yeah, exactly. So I got a quote. I thought this was kind of cool, but I couldn't get an origin for this quote. But it says, "El aguardiente no resuelve problemas, pero te hace olvidarlos." And that means, what does that mean? Tell me what that means.
That means this is good. It's fire water, and we like cocaine.
That's exactly what it means.
Is that what it means?
Yeah, I can't believe
Not we as in us, but Colombia.
Yeah,
likes
you
cocaine.
speak Japanese.
I
You speak Spanishes.
What does it really mean?
It means aguardiente won't solve your problems, but it'll make you forget them.
That's a pretty good logo. That should be our motto.
I know, right? I want to get it like a T-shirt with that, mate. I think that's great.
And beers don't count.
Yeah, and beer don't count. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna put a little star next to this on my notes. Or like, let's save this quote and put it on a fucking shirt later. So, what do you think of it? This reminds me a lot of ouzo.
Yeah,
the Greek.
I think it's approachable. It's not destroying my palate after drinking this.
No.
I do like the regular better, but both of them aren't bad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind to have some of the drinks. Not that I'm saying let's make them, but
Right.
I wouldn't mind to have it. It had to be a pretty weak drink though. If you got 29% as your star of the show.
Yeah.
alcohol.
Well, again, it's basically a liqueur. So I mean, you can mix it. You can mix this with vodka
You could.
or rum.
Yeah.
I guess more appropriately rum. You know.
I think one of the more interesting ones was, I'll butcher the name, but Refajo, Refajo.
Okay.
It's Colombiana soda, a pale lager, and then this.
Colombiana soda? Is that
It's
a brand?
Like a brand, and it says mixed with stirring, served over ice.
Mixed with stirring.
Don't shake it.
Did you read
So
it
I
off
guess
of
like-
a Japanese website?
it's like translated. I don't know. Serve over ice with lime and orange.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound bad.
I mean, I'd like to have. I don't know how soda and pale lager would go together. So think of
I'd
like
try
a
anything
Radler. Is it kinda?
No.
I mean, I guess the soda's
Radler's
fruit.
like lemonade.
Well, but it could be any fruit, right?
The soda?
I mean, a Radler, right?
Radler-
So it's a beer.
Yeah.
With fruit.
Well, I guess,
I mean, I
shandy
guess
is lemonade, so Radler
Shandy,
could be
that's
fruit.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I guess shandy.
yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing. Shit.
Well, that drink that I looked up, the Cane Lazo,
Oh, I see it.
it's aguardiente panela, which is unrefined cane sugar. I think it's like sugar in the raw.
Yep.
Kind of the same
And then
thing.
cinnamon water.
The exact cinnamon and then lime juice, and you serve
Mm-hmm.
it warm. And I was like, how are you going to get unrefined cane sugar in there? And the recipe is to basically boil it.
Yeah.
And dissolve it all, and that's why you're supposed to serve it warm. But I was like, dude,
You could also have Casperoletta type of eggnog.
Ooh, what's in that one?
Milk, eggs, sugar, cinnamon, vanilla, and then this.
Okay,
So it's just eggnog with this.
it's eggnog. Well,
essentially.
I've never made eggnog before. You
I haven't
put,
either,
like,
but I've had some good eggnog
you put some
homemade.
fucking whole eggs in there, or what?
Yeah, I would assume it's egg.
Like Rocky?
Eggnog.
I know, but like,
Come on, man.
well, I buy my shit from a carton in the store, so they don't like they're not going Rocky style and just like cracking.
I wonder
like,
if they make that the Waffle House.
scattered, smothered, and covered.
Oh,
Please,
that's the order. That's the order right there, baby.
I fucking do it. Yeah,
I would
love it.
try
I
it,
love me
yeah.
some. Yeah. So what do you didn't tell me what you think of it?
So I like it. I did.
Or you did tell
I'd
me
like
what
to
you
try
think.
it with some of the drinks. I think the price point, what's it like, $30 or under?
This is $20 a bottle.
Yeah, I mean, I think for that, I don't see myself pouring a glass of this and enjoying it, but I'd love to try it. I like to have other people try it at the house or make a mixed drink with it. I like to see how that does.
Yeah,
I think it'd be good.
I love that it's they bring it out for like festivals and special occasions and stuff like that. So you do a shot of it. Again, I wish I could get like a higher proof version of this. So
I like to see the barrel aged.
Yeah, I love to do the barrel aged. If anybody can like hone in on one of those, please let me know. And
We'll
Jason,
pay you up to $60.
and Jason will buy it for me.
No.
So, but yeah, if you got any other questions about Aguardiente, check it out at Colombia. Go to Colombia and find out. Yeah, somebody they have a festival there. I should have written it down.
I didn't see that.
They do a festival, and it's basically the Aguardiente flows like the salmon of Capistrano down there. So, and everybody just gets drunk off of anise. So,
I would try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down there. I'll go down there and I'll figure out and I'll tell you all about it, and then I'll tell you how much you're missing. But
so I think it's worth it. I mean, I think it's worth it to try. I'm not going to buy a case of these, but I'm glad we have some to try.
Yeah, I like it too. I think it's good stuff. Check it out if you see it. For more Arsenic Culture, you can check us out on all the socials at Arsenic Culture, and we're on YouTube also.
Subscribe,
you can check out our videos.
follow, like, comments, all that shit.
Yeah.
Thank you.